I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. Knew it from the start, there was no limit to you. And I'm catching feelings, baby.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's your girl Wemimo. If you're new, hello, nice to meet you. Make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications to get notified every single time Wemimo plays a new banging ass video, and that's in what period. So guys, in today's video, as you guys can see from the title, I am going to be asking my African dad questions you're scared to ask yours. So Dad, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Olayiwola and I'm Wemimo's father.
That intro was cool. First of all, I would like to ask a question. Please, do we look alike? Because I don't see it. But like a lot of people say we look alike, but anyways. So for the first question, somebody asked, will I be disowned if I get the tattoo? And how does it feel? And how do you feel about tattoos?
You won't be disowned if you have a tattoo, but I'll make sure you remove it.
How? You can't. Like you can't. Like
if it's the permanent one. Definitely you wouldn't even have the mind of doing it.
Okay, what if? That's what they're asking. What if?
What if you do it?
Yeah, and what?
You will pay dearly for it. As an African father, you will pay dearly for it.
When you say pay dearly, can you like be more explicit?
When I say pay dearly, I'm going to starve you of so many things. That means you've had more than enough freedom you ever needed. So definitely I'll cop that freedom for you.
Well, how do you feel about tattoos in general?
Well, in general, you have how will I put it? If you're an adult, right, you're entitled to whichever way you want to live your life. I can only be a guide to you. But to some extent, because some cults, they do use it, different kinds of negative things attributed to tattoos, I'll feel bad. But generally speaking, I love it when I see it on some people, like at least the way they dress, they look responsible. Some have tattoos hidden on their hidden part, probably just to admire whoever they cherished or loved so much. So I wouldn't be against such, but the ones that behave irrationally or think irrationally or do things on the negative side makes me want to go far away from tattoo people.
But like if your own child did it, how would you feel?
I feel bad about that child. And I feel bad that I failed in bringing up my daughter or son up very well.
The next question, somebody says, should we truly fear women?
Should we do what?
Should we truly fear women?
Women are to be loved, but it depends on the kind of woman you have actually. I have an adorable one, someone who is supportive. Honestly, women are blessings.
When you guys hear women are blessings, I am a blessing. Next question. It said that the person said advice on how he made his relationship work.
Honesty. Don't let that egoistic thing, the men egoistic thing, don't let it worry you whenever you are into a relationship. Let the relationship be a balanced one. Like, always give your woman the voice to talk. Stop shutting her down or looking at her as an inferior thing. Like, so every relationship, if it's well balanced, like 50-50, I'm not saying you should start taking how would I put it, insults or all these women shenanigans. I'm not saying you should start taking, but apply wisdom. Never raise up your hands to beat a woman. Don't ever do it. If you are in a relationship and it's becoming toxic, exit. But don't let it degenerate to the level you start beating, because the day you start beating, it will never stop. It keeps on going on and on. And for the women also, don't be sharp-tongued. When your guy or your boyfriend or your husband is talking to you, like, have the listening ears. Pay attention, like, show love, show concern, be respectful. Men love respect. It's not like we see you as slaves or anything, but we just love being respected. And it's a reciprocal thing. Like you earn it, you have to earn respect. Men also, you have to earn that respect. Do what you ought to do for a woman, and definitely that woman will respect you. And women also, cherish your husband. I'm not saying you should worship your husband or your boyfriend, but just cherish them, be respectful to them, do the normal thing you ought to do. That's it.
So the next question, somebody said I should ask you, do you know the meaning of Kasala Don Burst?
Oh, when they say Kasala Don Burst, that means all your hiding has been exposed. All the secrets that you've been hiding, it has been exposed. So that means there is trouble.
Is that the meaning? Is that the meaning? I thought like Kasala Burst means as well like, oh, there's problem.
It's still the same thing. There's problem, there's trouble. That means the end point is there is trouble.
The next question is, do you think university is important?
Education generally is important, not only university.
But
There are some people who go to technical schools that are not even universities, and they make it more than those who even go to the universities. At times, most things we study in universities, at times they may not be applicable in the real world.
Real, so real.
It's only for, okay, I know this thing, I know this thing. The other now is now for you to apply your own wisdom and your own knowledge, because you have to, how would I put it? You have to reorientate yourself when you come to the real world. There are two different perspectives. So that is it.
But so do you think it is important?
To me, it is not a must.
But
make sure you have a good education. It could be a technical school. It could be a school, like people go to school of nursing. It's not a university.
But like it's a school.
It's still a school. So that is it. If you say, I should say, oh, it's a university must. What of those who go to technical schools? What of those who go to polytechnics? At times, they end up being much more better than people who go to the universities. So that is just it. Education, higher education is important in our life. In this modern day, if you want to see yourself through, you need education.
So the next one, somebody said, what's the dumbest thing you have ever seen me do?
The dumbest thing I've ever seen my daughter do?
Yes.
I don't think I can remember anything for now.
You see, I don't do dumb things. This person that asks
She does. She does, but for right now, I can't remember. For probably before the end of the questions, I might remember.
Okay. Next question. Somebody said that when are you going to increase my allowance? Things don't talk. Everywhere red.
Even your father's pocket is red. So don't even dream of any increment for now.
Yeah. But in the future.
In the future.
Yes, ma'am.
Until you know what the value of money, like you children of nowadays, you think your parents pluck money from the tree. Everything is money, money, money. Probably the day you start working, then you know how difficult it is to get money. I used to think in your own line when we were growing up, like we're asking these folks to give us money, and like why are they starving us? Why are they refusing us all these things? Like not until when I start having my own children and the family, start raising a family, then I know it's tough. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. So increment, my dear daughter, don't even think about it.
You said, what is the most important lesson you have ever learned?
Never trust anybody.
Why?
Never ever trust anyone. Your siblings could mess you up. Your wife could mess you up. Your children could mess you up. Be smart. Whatever you're doing, apply wisdom.
Okay, so the next question, how to attract pretty women? Like the person is asking like advice for themselves.
Be yourself. Don't stop being a fake person. Don't try to impress. Be cool, be calm. be neatly dressed, be well spoken, smell nice, and like act like you're confident, not being overconfident. Stop being an arrogant person. Don't be proud, and don't be the stuff I know it all. Definitely women love such people. And like, oh, this guy is cool, he's well dressed, he's well read, he smells nice, he looks good, he's so calm. But when you are the type that, oh, see, I've got a Gucci wristwatch, you know, I'm a baller, see, I'm wearing Balenciaga, you know, this is a Versace, things like that. Oh, I have a Creed perfume on, you know, no. Most women don't like that.
Yeah, it's meal.
Yeah. If you want a long-term relationship, buddy, there are some girls that only love flashy things. That doesn't last.
And also another thing is that like all these guys, they feel like, oh, they can impress women with their money. Like when my father can do times 2.
That is it.
Exactly. Somebody said I should ask you, why should you run away from boys that their name starts with O? My daddy's name starts with O. So what's that supposed to mean?
I don't understand that question.
As for like, why should you run away from boys that their name starts with O? Chicken.
Don't turn it into an issue of one bad apple spoils the whole basket. Don't turn it to that issue. If you turn it into that issue, then the best of the best in the O's, you let it pass by without you knowing.
Makes so much sense. The next question: why are Yoruba boys evil?
Don't generalize such questions like I said earlier on. It's not everybody. Every tribe has he or she that is evil in it. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you might have come across the bad ones. Then you start thinking, oh, every person is bad. That's not the case. No.
Somebody asked, when are you going to get me the iPhone 15?
Your father is using a Samsung S23 Plus.
Okay, what is the latest Samsung?
They have S24.
Oh, is he out?
But maybe it's on the way.
Exactly.
Or maybe it's out.
So they're asking when will you get me an iPhone 15? And so how does it relate?
Okay, let me ask you this way. Let me ask the person that is asking this question. When will you lend me the money to buy iPhone 15 for her?
Oh goodness. And by the way, I'm using like a Samsung S20.
1 Plus.
Sorry, S20 Plus.
S20 Plus, okay.
Exactly. Somebody said that how do you grow as a Christian?
How do I do what?
How do you grow as a Christian? Like they're asking advice, like how do I grow as a Christian?
Growing as a Christian has it's not difficult. First, you have to know most things in the Bible. Christ-like. That's where the Christian's thing arises from. So we have to. It's difficult, but you try your best. Humility is number 1. Honesty is number 2. Truthfulness is number 3. Then you apply wisdom. Then you have to be knowledgeable. You have to be accommodating. You have to be at peace with people. Those things are, to me, are the vital things I key into to help me grow my own Christian life.
Another thing I would like to add is like we need to invest in a prayer life, because without prayer, nothing. You need to spend time, devotion, like reading the Bible. You also need to spend time with God, because if you don't have a personal relationship, with God, how do you want to know God for yourself? If that makes sense. It's not about going to church or going to service or serving God, but like you're serving Him, but do you actually know Him for yourself? Does that make sense? Yeah. Somebody said that why don't they teach their sons how to toast women?
You don't teach people how to toast women. You don't teach guys how to toast women. Pick it up. Because if I teach you how to toast a woman, that means it's not real. But if you like something, you go for it. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. It's not like there is a book on how to toast. It's just like there is a book on how to run your home. No. You only apply the method that is applicable at that point in time. has to be real. Okay, now if you say how to teach women, probably the person you are going to teach, toast rather, is a Yoruba girl, and the girl does not even understand English. And what they taught you is in English. So how would you? Or you see a Chinese girl and you want to go and toast her. So how will you? Like, we have different cultures. Each person has their own personality. So you have to study the person, then you know how to approach the person. Or you've been taught the hip hop way, and you are going to toast a Christian girl. So how does that work? Will you be doing different lines like, oh, hey, yo, how you doing? I love you, step, I love you, smile. No, it doesn't work that way.
I mean, so the next question, somebody said, can they have a boyfriend? Like, okay, let's put it like, what do you think is the age limit for having like a boyfriend? Or like, what age do you think like somebody can have a boyfriend? And do you think I can have a boyfriend?
If you are in Africa here, parents don't really see. No parent will ever tell you go and have a boyfriend. They expect you to choose someone, but at what age now? It now depends on each individual. Some parents allow their children from ages of 18, which is the adulthood age in Nigeria. Good. Some want their children to get focused until they finish their higher institution, which I don't really tap into that. They have to wait until they finish their higher institution. Some see, because if you say they should wait until they finish their higher institution, in the college line they might see somebody they like. They might see somebody that likes them. They can both grow their life from there. But there are some children also that they get easily distracted or carried away. Like if they start or go into a relationship and they get hurt, that is the end of that their studies. Like they get distracted and it messes their education up. So I would really say it is based on individuals. As a parent, I will say, I don't want to get distracted because I know the kind of person you are. Once you have a broken heart now, it derails everything about your education or anything. So please, for now, don't. Make friends, but not intimate.
Well, I'm very interested, sir.
So that is it.
Okay, so the next question, somebody said that how many bitches, I don't want to say this one, how many do you have? Like, let's say back in the days, like when you were like in secondary school or university or something, I don't know.
Well, let's say that's a story for another day.
Somebody asked, why are Ibadan men so fresh and nice?
You said Ibadan men.
Yeah, I'm from Ibadan.
We are special. We are special people. Ibadan, the largest city in West Africa.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know if it still retains that position, but we used to be the largest city in West Africa. Everything there is so fresh. The food, it's not something that is being induced with all these antibiotics. It's natural, fresh, and we are accommodating because we are at peace with ourselves. We look fresh. We always open our hands to welcome people, irrespective of the tribe, the culture, or religion. We accept it.
So guys, sorry if there's a change in the quality, but like my phone space got full, so I had to like change my phone. Back to what you're saying. You're saying like, but my own question is, how does it relate to Ibadan guys being fresh?
That's what I've just said.
Because they eat fresh food.
Well, you see, the freshness is a thing of the mind. If you're at peace with everybody, like you are not holding grudges. It's when you hold grudges, your face will be, it shows on your face and it reflects on your face, and you're always overburdened because you're always thinking one person is after you, this and that, so every burden is on your face and like but when you're at peace with everybody, it shows on you.
The next question, why do men never apologize?
Like there are some questions you can't generalize.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's the way God has even structured us. Egocentric. So we have that men ego, this and that. No, why would I apologize? But with education there and the Christianity in you, there are ways you can do things to women. Okay, if you know you're at fault, I see no reason why you can't just. I'm not saying you should start prostrating or anything. Oh, just you can come home with a gift for your wife and say, oh, I saw this nice thing and I want you to have it. That's a way of apologizing, you know. It's not when you start saying, babe, I'm sorry. You can say it, definitely.
The last question, but like I think you already kind of like answered it. Somebody said that why do you prevent us from dating as teenagers? Teenagers now.
Why would you want to date as a teenager? We have so many teen pregnancies because there are a whole lot of things you wouldn't know as a teenager that you can't even handle as a teenager. And they start having, you know, intimacy. When the intimacy goes into the whole relationship, they lose it. They don't even know how to. They throw cautions to the winds, and before you know it, they are pregnant. So even as an adult, you are still being careful. But teenagers, with the youthful exuberance in them, oh, we want to know how it feels. We want to know how it tastes, and they end up getting pregnant, unwanted pregnancies. So no, I don't think any right-thinking parent will want that for their children. No. So as a teenager, you are still under your parents. They still have to nurture you. They still have to bring you up. They still have to show you the right way. So what you will still enjoy in future, why are you in the age to have it right now and you mess up your whole life? I don't think nobody wants to mess up their life right now as a teenager. Not even for even as an adult. So that is just it.
So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a very, very big ass thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications to get notified every single time I upload a new beginner's video. And that's the world. Period. And also make sure you guys leave a comment if you'd like to see my dad on my channel again. Make sure you leave a comment down below. And also make sure you comment down the video you would like me to film with my dad if you want to see him on my channel again. If you do that, don't worry, I'll try my best to get my father, because my daddy doesn't stay in Nigeria, so but when he comes, don't worry, I'll be able to film with him. So just make sure you guys leave a comment down below, and I'll try my best to get my father to film with me. Do you have anything to say to my audience? Yeah,
to my daughter's great subscribers, I say a big thank you for supporting her in every way you've done. I know each precious moment that you use in watching our videos, I know it's so precious to you, but you still find time out of your no time to watch our videos and support her. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
God appreciates you. God loves you all. We say, may God Almighty continue to bless you all for all the support. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please leave a comment down below. Do we look alike? Do we look alike? Let's move our faces together. I see it and I don't see it at the same time. Do you see it? Move your glasses, let him see. Do you look alike? Back up. Anyways, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye guys.
Love you.
Had a faucet running and I keep looking at you.